On this week's episode, we take a look at Redwater Intermediate's Family Fitness Night, a recap of the band's performance at area, and a spotlight of a teacher making an impact in and out of the classroom.
We also check in on Miss Davis's culinary class and a spooky challenge they had for Halloween.
What's up, Dragons? Today is Friday, November 7th. I'm Bailey.
I'm Emberlee, and this is Dragon TV. This week's sponsors include Dots Rentals, Newk's Eatery, A Better Creation Screen Printing, RBT Roofing, and Jimmy John's in Texarkana.
Jimmy John's wants us to mention that they have a 10% discount for teachers with a valid teacher ID. So teachers, if you forget your lunch, Jimmy John's is a crazy fast option with a discount.
What's really crazy is how fast this semester is already flying by. It's already November.
Halloween was last week and Thanksgiving is right around the corner.
Miss Davis's culinary classes did some pretty cool things for Halloween treats. Gunnar and Braylon heard food and were the first to volunteer for this story.
Is that fondant? Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all make
Culinary arts, we do a lot of things that are related to safety and sanitation, and we also cook every week. But I thought it would be fun to do something different, festive for the holidays and stuff. Who doesn't love a good challenge? All the kids love competition. It was just something fun to do during Halloween.
So that's what we're gonna make the cupcakes, and then tomorrow when we're in here, we're gonna make frosting, and we're gonna have little like fondant decals and different slashers on the icing.
We made a double layer cake, and it's a haunted house, and we had our pumpkin on top, and we had a graveyard in the front, but it's supposed to be like a haunted mansion, and we really well. I learned that it takes like a lot of people to get something done, that you can't just do it all by yourself, and I learned that you need to have a cake more frozen than it was, because it was crumbling and it caused a lot of issues for us.
I definitely think they learned about time management because they had to get it done all within a certain amount of time before our judges got here. They also learned about maybe what they envisioned working may not necessarily work in reality, so they had to come up with other ideas on the spot so that they could help them plan better.
Zombies that are like so trying to get.
Those are some really cool snacks.
Yeah, I'm sure they tasted as good as they looked.
After that much sugar, I need to be able to just run around for a while.
Well, the intermediate school gave students the opportunity to do just that on Tuesday, to run off some of the sugar from Halloween.
Here are Lawrence and Peyton with the story.
So Family Fitness Night really came about as a way really to help build the community, just get people together, having a good time, stressing the importance of a healthy lifestyle, and just doing it all together in a fun way.
I came with my grandkids to come and enjoy the activities with my grandkids. I think it's a great community project to get people together and just have them commune and get to know one another, and it gives us grandparents a chance to see and know what's going on with our grandkids and some of the faculty that's out here.
Those were some really cool snacks.
Yeah, I'm sure they tasted as good as they looked.
The band leaves Monday for San Antonio to compete in a state marching contest.
We'll have a recap on the state contest later, but here's a recap of their area performance from Dylan and Graham.
Showtime on me, showtime on three. 1, 2, 3, showtime! Let's go, Dragon TV. Pinky up, let's go. Go, Dragons. Woo!
and advancing to the UIL State Marching Contest. Congratulations to the Redwater High School Band.
What are we going to do next week with a quarter of the students gone all week?
Well, I'm kind of hoping for a long week of very little work.
Me too. Maybe we can get to know our teachers better with less people here.
Well, here are Addison and Emerson with a story to help you get started on that.
In 2010, before we moved to Honduras, we had some missionaries come to our church, and they were talking about how they needed people to come and help in Honduras, how the situation was desperate there. And I remember thinking I really wanted to go, and so my husband later that day decided he wanted to go too. So we went on our first mission trip in 2010 to Honduras for 1 week. When we came back, we talked about it, and we loved it so much. We fell in love with the country, and we saw Jesus working there, and we really had a heart for it. In 2012, my family moved to Honduras to be missionaries there. We were chosen to work with a Honduras Baptist dental mission. It's actually over 50 years old, the mission is. Some dentists from Mississippi went there in the 1970s and saw the desperate need. So that's why it's a dental mission. But we also do medical, dental, pharmacy. We do children's church. Mainly, my job was, my family lived there, and we would go and find villages that needed extra help, that they had hardly any food, they didn't have any medical help there, no dental help. So we would find those schools, and then we would bring in American teams of doctors and nurses and teachers and construction workers and just electricians, any job. We found something for you to do in Honduras. We had about 25 teams. That means 25 weeks of the year. We would have Americans come down, about the size of 25 to 35 teams, like of people in the team. And we would go to the village, and we would actually live in the school for a week. So they would clear out all the desks and clean it up so we could stay in there on army cots during the week. And we set up rooms for the medical and the dental, pharmacy, food. We had children's church, and mainly I worked in the children's church, and I taught the children about Jesus, and I taught them Bible stories, and we sang songs together, and that was mainly my part during that. Sometimes I would work in the pharmacy where we would give away free medicine, and so everything that we did was for free. All the clothes and all the food we gave out, everything was for free. Anna, she was 6 when we moved there, but about when she was 8 years old, her best friend Tanya, I found out she didn't go to school, and I didn't understand why, and so I went and talked to her mom, and her mom said because she couldn't afford for her to go to school. So we decided that we would sponsor Tanya and her sister Jerini to go to school. And then when I told my mom about it, she wanted to sponsor somebody, and then my mother-in-law wanted to sponsor a student, and then it grew to 70 kids that had sponsors from America. When we add up all the mission trips that I've been on almost 200, and that's because we would go to different villages almost every week. So if you're ever asked to go on a mission trip, I would go wherever the Lord sends you, if any country, because to be in the center of His will is the best thing and the best place you can be.
Last Friday, the Canned Food Drive with Hooks collected a ton of canned goods to help those who need it.
With the current government shutdown and the blow to the funding of SNAP food benefits, the Canned Food Drive was just in time to hopefully stock up on our local food pantry in Redwater.
Here are Kaylin, Emerson, and Alyssa with more.
The food drive was, it was Battle of the Blue between us and Hooks. It went on for 2 weeks. It was district-wide, and our cans went to the food pantry at First Baptist Church Redwater.
There's your 2 buggies.
Okay, thank you. The canned food drive couldn't have happened at a better time, because he knew that the government would be shut down, that it would be shut down this long, and that it would go through the first of the month, which is when money rolls out for all of the funding for the food stamp program.
I'm Vicki Simmons, First Baptist Church Redwater. I'm the food ministry coordinator here, and we are thankful and blessed for all the assistance that we get. We get a lot of donations, but I'm going to be honest with you, we have never had a donation like this from Redwater School. I mean, this has been phenomenal, and we've been able to call people that generally get food boxes, and a lot of them are already out of canned food, and so it's helped tremendously.
Most of it's going to be all mixed up. Okay, I want the ones that are in.
Tonight is the last football game of the season, which means senior night for our football players, cheerleaders, band, and other organizations involved on a Friday night.
Carrie Ann made a hype video to get us in the right frame of mind for the game tonight.
These guys are in the way of what we want. It's their family against our family. And I know one thing. When you have family, you do everything you can to defend your family.
Come out to the game and send our seniors off right. Senior night starts at 6:45 and kickoff is at 7:30.
Don't forget about tailgating before the game too. It starts at 4:30.
Here are some other announcements you should know about.
The deadline for the December ACT is today. Juniors and seniors who qualify for free or reduced lunches can get an ACT waiver to take the test for free. Check with Ms. Mullins for more details.
Seniors, make sure you are checking your school links regularly for new scholarship opportunities.
Our annual Veterans Day program will be Tuesday. Be sure to thank the veterans around you for their service to the country.
Girls basketball has started. Their first home game is this Tuesday at 5 against Maud. Come out and support your ladies.
There will be an FCA meeting November 12th and 19th in the high school gym during Dragon Time. And junior high, feel free to join us.
That's all we have for today, Dragons. It's a great day to be a dragon.
Give me nuts. Another one. Fail.
Worship song, it's old 60, dude. It's literally old 60.
But here's a recap of okay. You can go. Oh. A, B, C.
Emberlee, at a normal voice.
E, F, G, H, I. Bailey, you're not supposed to expose us.
Check it twice. He's gonna find out. Funny for a little bit.
Yeah, for like the beginning.
We've been singing.
Let's sing the ABCs together.
No.
Santa Claus coming to town. Santa Claus.